Canada's population is aging, and Harper's government says that means our pension system needs to change. Over the next 20 years, the number of seniors in Canada will nearly double, and they'll be living longer than ever before. According to the federal government, the cost of old age security payments seniors receive after retirement could almost triple in that time. Taxpayers fund the income supplement, currently a little more than $500 per month for eligible seniors. Talk about changes to old age security has some seniors worried.
There's a lot of hysteria out there because of the way this was mismanaged. You had our Prime Minister going to another country, making a speech, announcing that they were going to be looking at retirement security in this country. And the Prime Minister's office released a document to the media that said 65 to 67 without telling people what that meant. So I had people calling me and saying, oh, Jim, am I going to have to work 2 more years? It's so terribly mismanaged.
But the government claims the system is unsustainable in its current form. This economist with the Canadian Labour Congress says we need to put the numbers into context.
The OAS program today is very low cost as a share of GDP, actually much lower than most comparable countries, and it will continue to be quite low before declining after 2030. So if that's the meaning of unsustainable or sustainable, then we don't believe that OAS is an unsustainable program by any stretch.
Raising the eligibility age by 2 years would save about $3.8 billion per year by Robert's estimate. But he says it won't really save money in the end. Changing the OAS also means changing the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS, for low-income seniors.
There would be significant costs pushed off of the federal books potentially and onto others, future retirees as well as provincial and municipal governments.
Financial planner Janet Gray says she's warning her clients to rely on their own savings for retirement, not the government.
What I tell my clients now is because it is a social assistance program, is don't rely on it, because it can be changed at the whim of the government, as we've seen in this discussion. We don't know what they're going to do, but we're sure they're going to do something. Well, if I was depending on that money, it's a little shaky right now.
This policy analyst says we need to take steps to address the burden of our aging society, but not without consulting Canadians.
I hope that either they've thought this through thoroughly and are going to bring a fairly broad set of reforms out, or they're going to announce a 6-month dialogue and they'll do something in the fall or perhaps in the budget in 2013. If this is a one line in the budget that says we're going from 65 to 67 for OAS and GIS, then we're going to have real problems, because that in and of itself, it's not clear to me that's going to make things better. And as I say, there's a real risk in a number of situations that it's going to make things worse, not better.
There may be more details in the March budget, but the government has said that nothing will change right away. Yet, pension reform is on the horizon for future generations, whether or not our current system is unsustainable. I'm Felicia Passantrilli, CJTV News, Ottawa.